the America within our reach. A country that leads the world in educating its people. An America that attracts a new generation of high-tech manufacturing and high-paying jobs. A future where we're in control of our own energy. We also know that when students don't walk away from their education, more of them walk the stage to get their diploma. When students are not allowed to drop out, they do better. It means we should support everyone who's willing to work, and every risk taker and entrepreneur who aspires to become the next Steve Jobs. After all, innovation is what America has always been about.
Over the past year, America has dwelled on words like unemployment,
immigration,
healthcare,
at-risk youth,
red state,
blue state,
and struggle. The one word no one seems to remember these days is humanity.
We have become a nation consumed by issues and inaction, where we will wait 8 hours in line for the new iPhone, yet can't wait 5 seconds to hold the door open for a neighbor.
United under the mission of making the world a better place, UNL SIFE decided to start within America. People have waited long enough for forward motions. Today, we stand before you with the solutions.
We have acted as navigators, providing the hopeless and forgotten with a map of knowledge and resources to lead them in the direction of a brighter future.
Taking community-based ideas and giving them global scope. This is our charge, and from our starting point in the center of America, we hope you will join us, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, as we explore our impact this year.
Hello everyone, my name is Abe Xu. I'm from Yucheng, China.
Hello, I'm Kayla Schultz, and I'm from Hastings, Nebraska.
Hi, I'm Karen Madeira, and I'm from McKinney, Texas.
Hello, I'm Beth Barmettler, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Hello, my name is Benny Alub, and I'm from Manila, Philippines.
Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Bates, and I'm from Spencer, Iowa.
Navigating our presentation today, we have Zach Bach from Omaha, Nebraska, and Aizad Fauzi from Penang, Malaysia.
Together we are
UNL SIFE!
This past year, our team has strategized and mobilized to make lasting impacts, and today we have the privilege of telling you our results.
To harness the power of free enterprise in Nebraska, we founded 2 businesses on campus, which we use to transfer entrepreneurial ideals to the younger generations, Project SIFE Sales and Daily Drip.
We opened the doors of opportunities for at-risk youth with the project Lighthouse.
We tackled issues of education reform and malnutrition within the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation on Project Start Something.
We empowered immigrant and low-income entrepreneurs with Project Community Crops.
And we provided hope and family stability for those struggling with cancer in Project Courage to Conquer.
Throughout this presentation, we will show you our mission, our strategy, and our impacts for all of our projects this year. The annual report in front of you clearly depicts our efforts and will guide you through our results.
How many of you have actually seen a tree like this before? As business-minded students, we realize that money doesn't grow on trees, but in the power of entrepreneurship.
But if you do happen to find one, please let us know.
UNL SIFE encourages others to embrace the spirit of entrepreneurship. Starting with a strong foundation, we've built businesses of our own to fund our projects and demonstrate that our concepts work.
9 years ago, we started our first business, Daily Drip. Daily Drip is a coffee shop operated out of the College of Business Administration. Every day, it provides snacks and drinks to our loyal faculty and student customers.
In addition, it raises awareness of SIFE and our activities on campus, encouraging more people to join our cause. This year, we had 7 student employees, $57,800 in sales revenue, and $12,200 we paid to our employees.
Lastly, Daily Drip was a vital source of funding for our projects, providing $6,700 towards our philanthropic efforts.
3 years ago, we founded another business on campus called SIFE Sales. SIFE Sales is a student-run eBay business which solves the inventory surplus problems for different departments in the university. Because the university is not able to sell its own inventory, we act as a middleman, selling the excess items and effectively turning trash into cash.
The benefits of our efforts through SIFE Sales are tremendous. On one hand, we generate revenue for our university and our team. On the other hand, we preserve the environment by utilizing resources that would otherwise become pollution.
This year, We provided 4 more student jobs to the university and made $45,000 in sales revenue and paid $9,000 to our employees.
To make both our project and our business sustainable, this year we reached out to local high school students with the project Lighthouse.
In the United States, over 7,000 students drop out of high school every day.
Lighthouse is a Lincoln after-school program that has mentored over 23,000 middle and high school students from low-income families. The program offers home-cooked dinner, academic support, and social activities. The goal is to see each of the kids to graduate and live a better life.
We partnered with Lighthouse to help the students realize the importance of a post-secondary education. To do this, we coached and supported them through a variety of services.
Through an intensive curriculum, we mentored low-income students on how to apply for college, get accepted, and succeed in their studies. Specifically, we offered ACT and SAT test preparation, college application assistance, and financial aid consulting. For those students going straight into the work or entrepreneurship force, we also offered resume, networking, and interview assistance.
Many of these students had no idea they were even capable of pursuing such opportunities, and they showed great enthusiasm upon learning of their potential. So we took this passion and created an internship program in our SIFE Sales eBay business.
This year, we hired 6 out of 13 students who applied for SIFE Sales internship. We also developed a rigorous 8-week program to help ignite their entrepreneurial passion.
I plan on being a teacher for your early child education or special education.
When I get older, I want to own my own dance studio, be opening my own law firm.
Definitely grown with the computer skills because I've done video classes at school, but it didn't have anything to do with eBay or learning how to ship things.
I've learned a lot about entrepreneurship from the people, some of the guest speakers that we have come. Well, as a child, I was in a bunch of foster homes, and there was my little sister, and I did the best I could to protect her and make sure that she wasn't being abused or anything.
I definitely have to say my baby sister and my mom, because I don't live with my mom or my sister, so it's kind of like my motivation of when I get older and she gets older and she starts to understand things more, what do I want her to see in me and how do I want her to look at things from me and being a role model in her life.
Basically, I just want to do something that's important. Like, I don't want to just have like a job where no one knows what I did. I want to be like a big part of something.
These interns were responsible for making online listings, packaging and shipping items, and responding to customer questions. Each shipment they sent out was valued at $100 or more. They also started selling unused items from around their houses and receiving 100% of the profits.
To further supplement their knowledge, we collaborated with experts on our business advisory board and in the Lincoln community to provide them with business tips, tricks, and advice.
In addition to the real-world experience, our interns also receive an hourly wage. To fund and sustain our project, this year we applied and won the $1,500 TIAA Craft Empowering Generation Wide Grant.
Through their hourly wages and sales by personal listings, our interns made over $1,800 this semester.
Now, we will proudly present a summary of the results from our Lighthouse project.
We focused on people by mentoring students, hiring 6 interns, and giving them all an entrepreneurial mindset.
We made an economic impact by providing educational programs that put students on track to college and their future careers. This year, 6 students earned $1,800 to get started.
And we showed our interns the importance of the environment by recycling over 18,000 pounds of environmentally damaging material through SIFE sales, impacting our planet.
By showing these underprivileged youth the avenue of education and hard work, we've pulled them on track to a future of greater opportunity.
Now, let us transport you to a desperate place of third world poverty, where we have focused our latest efforts in Project Start Something.
In southwestern South Dakota, residents of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation are subjected to a standard of living that most people wouldn't expect to find in the United States.
On the reservation, over 49% of the population lives below the federal poverty line, and almost 80% are unemployed.
Alcoholism, domestic violence, and gang life are rampant. the high school dropout rate is over 70%, and the rate of diabetes is 8 times the national average.
UNL SIFE began working on the reservation 3 years ago. We were shocked by the poor diets of many residents and the number of failing high school students, so we took action. This year, our efforts were divided into 2 projects, garden sets and grant writing.
On the garden set portion of this project, we tackled the issue of malnutrition by partnering with Lowe's to help 20 families build 4x4 wooden garden sets in their own backyards. We helped with the construction of the planters and provided seeds and other necessary tools.
The residents were thrilled to grow extra vegetables for their families. Some were even able to grow a surplus and trade or sell produce to friends. Furthermore, the garden sets showed the families firsthand the value of natural resources.
Each planter cost only $70 to produce and yields 126 items of produce. On the reservation, each item sells for $3, meaning every family can make $378 worth of profits every year. Our initial investment of $1,400 yielded $7,560 worth of economic returns for the residents.
That's a 540% return on investment in just 1 year's time.
Better yet, these planters are easily reusable, and the skills needed to maintain them are simple, so they can be passed on from generation to generation, and the long-term output continues to grow.
Because of this project's success, UNL SIFE will be bringing 20 more garden sets to the reservation in May, doubling the potential to empower and feed the malnourished.
Grant writing is the other component of Project Start Something. On this segment, we fought to improve the education system of Pine Ridge and other reservations by developing a grant writing curriculum.
We created grant writing tutorial sidecasts to educate the youth on the process of identifying a need, filling out a grant application, and processing the funds.
This year, at Little Moon High School on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, the students we taught were able to secure the Dakota Indian Foundation Cultural and Heritage $7,500 grant to buy instruments for the first music program at their high school.
The students were passionately hopeful for a music program, and we motivated them to realize that they can make their dreams come true with hard work.
Furthermore, music has well-known qualities of spiritual healing and is a large component of Native American culture, so countless students can benefit from this program at their school.
In addition to working effectively at a single high school, our grant writing sidecasts are fully scalable and are now being expanded to schools on other struggling reservations. This demonstrates our project's sustainability and potential, and we are excited to see how other schools will continue to benefit from our efforts.
Now, let us proudly present the summary of results at Project Start Something.
We were able to reach 470 people. 20 malnourished families were able to grow and sell their own produce, and dozens of youth harnessed the power of grant writing to bring the gift of music to their high school.
We created $7,560 worth of profit for the Native American population, on top of securing a $7,500 grant for the first music program.
And we helped our planet by reducing waste and air pollution through the help of the garden sets.
By sharing our skills and entrepreneurship, we have led these impoverished populations to brighter horizons.
Moving from South Dakota to our home turf, we now will present you the project, Community Crops.
When I lived in Sudan, I had an American dream.
A place of water and green fields, rich soil and healthy food.
A place to grow.
I did not know a thing, but I dreamed of a place called Lincoln.
When most people think of Nebraska, they think flat land and endless cornfields. Although there is much more to our state, farming is a vital part of both our economy and our history.
And to ensure its stability, we partnered with a local nonprofit business, Community Crops. They're an organization that works to find solutions to hunger and poverty while recognizing our connection to the earth.
They work hard to educate refugees and low-income residents on gardening skills and how to sell their yield to supplement their income. Unfortunately, many participants become lost or overwhelmed at the end of the 2-year program and are unsure of how to run their own business.
UNL SIFE took action to help fill the business void where refugees would benefit from seminars on lending, banking, marketing, and business plans. Our work helped make these families feel more at home in America and encourage them to use their newfound skills to start their own businesses in Nebraska.
Even with this success, there was still a family who needed further help. Kirsten and Eula Bailey, recent graduates of Community Crops Growing Farmers Program, are the current owner of Fox Run Farm, located 45 minutes northwest of Lincoln.
This farm has been in the Bailey family for over 112 years, but the sisters moved away years ago to start their careers and only moved back recently with their husbands to take over the business when their parents became ill.
Many people may not view a farm as a business, but that's actually at the very heart of it. And the Bailey sisters didn't have the business experience to carry on the success of the farm, especially on top of the economic recession.
And although they ran the farm as best they could on limited knowledge and abilities, their time and effort was losing money, and fast.
So fast that they had to rent out almost all of their 70 acres property and was soon living paycheck to paycheck. That is when they turned to Community Crops and the UNL SIFE team for help.
Our group looked for ways to optimize their business by assisting the owners with grants, market research, and business opportunities. And this year, we secured a total of $3,500 through the Lowe's Community Improvement Grant and Sam's Club Small Business Project Partnership Grants.
With these grants, we are helping restructure Fox Run Farms. At the request of Kirsten Bailey, who works with the disabled through a Lincoln nonprofit, we are building handicap-accessible ramps and developing programs for both children and the mentally handicapped. In addition, we are helping build a 100% green farm. This will include organic vegetables, a new chicken coop, and raised planters.
But to create a sustainable planet, we need a sustainable project. So to do this, we are drawing up a blueprint to build a greenhouse while working on a marketing plan unique to Fox Run Farms and their own talents.
Now, we will proudly present a summary of the results of the Community Crops Project.
By helping refugees and families struggling to survive, this year, we improved the quality of life for 64 people.
Through financial consulting and mentoring, we helped increase profits by 80% for the Bailey family and 27 other farmers.
And by educating on environmental issues and making a green initiative, we are helping to create a sustainable planet.
By leading these struggling entrepreneurs through the treacherous patches of starting their own business, we've provided them with a compass pointing to profit and success.
Through our work with Kirsten and Yola Bailey, we soon realized that family is all too often the only thing people have left.
Our final project touches on a topic that hits close to home for many.
Courage to Conquer is aimed at helping families who have been devastated by the most mysterious killer in the world, cancer. Every year, millions die, and billions are spent on medical expenses. The National Health Institute has predicted that in 2012 alone, over 1.6 million new cases will be diagnosed.
However, UNL SIFE discovered the power of compassion. We aren't biochemists or engineers just yet. We can't cure cancer all by ourselves, but we can heal broken hearts with the power of SIFE love.
This year, our Courage to Conquer team acquired the Lisa Mom Foundation, a nonprofit that was quickly losing ground. With the help of $2,000 in seed money, we began to restructure the foundation. We gave it a new mission, a new image, and a renewed sense of hope.
We continued the tradition of training nannies to help families going through the loss of a parent or dealing with a mother going through treatment.
My name is Murphy Larson, and I'm the UNL SIFE member. In 2000, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 breast and lung cancer. In 2001, she passed away. The Lisa Mom Foundation was revived by UNL SIFE students this year. The mission of the Lisa Mom Foundation is to help alleviate unnecessary stress associated with the cancer diagnosis of a mother in the Lincoln and Omaha area. Our goal is to help adjust stigmas.
So to help with the transition, we started making sunshine baskets from donations from local businesses and individuals in the community. These include things like gift cards, lotions, vitamins, insurance information, and more to help patients going through cancer treatment.
Each basket is valued at $500. So with our 45 baskets created, that's $22,500 worth of products that have gone out to mothers to help them with the everyday battle with cancer.
But we wanted to make our project more sustainable. So, taking a business approach, we created a business advisory board specifically for Lisa Mom. It includes 10 members, a SIFE alumni, a nonprofit expert, business and insurance professionals, and a lawyer.
Together, they are responsible for securing funding for the foundation, choosing the nannies, their salary, and any other business needs.
Each nanny will make $10 per hour. So on average, that's $4,100 per year per nanny. Their duties include
UNL SIFE is the premier business organization on campus.
We offer to optimize the business, develop creative marketing techniques, and brand the nonprofit here in America.
Salvage is operated out of Sri Lanka and is run by women for women. They make jewelry from recycled goods and sell it to help women who have been abused and those suffering from HIV/AIDS.
No matter where you are in the world, disease can change or even end a life. That's why UNL SIFE does not stop at borders when it comes to offering helping hands.
Now, we will proudly present the summary of the results of the Courage to Conquer project.
By donating baskets, setting up a business advisory board, advertising, and working with the community, we were able to reach 10,000 people.
Since acquiring the Lisa Mom Foundation, we have managed to acquire an additional $26,000 worth of profit through fundraising and donations.
And by partnering with Salvage, we've incorporated a green aspect that helps women even on the other side of the world.
Through our initiatives, we have taught these women and our entire community that compassion and courage are the roots to healing.
Standing before you today, we are proud of what our team has accomplished.
We have liquidated over 1,000 items of surplus inventory, returning over $90,000 back to our university.
We taught 27 farmers business concepts and enabled 20 families to grow their own produce.
We have acquired over $19,500 worth of donations and grant money.
We ran 2 successful businesses whose sales amounted to over $110,000 to help fund our projects.
But most importantly, we've impacted over 10,600 people from across the Midwest to Sri Lanka, keeping humanity at center stage.
We made it our mission to serve as navigators for humanity. And through our efforts, we guided those in need to a more hopeful path.
By sharing knowledge and compassion, we've addressed issues of poor education, at-risk youth, unemployment, immigration, healthcare, and poverty.
By leading with this positive example, we can make the United States truly united and inspire the rest of the world to do the same.
Thank you for your time. We are
UNL SIFE.
We now invite members of our team to step up, and we will now answer any questions. Judges.
Can you give me some details on your acquisition for the Lisa Mom Foundation?
Yeah, we acquired it at the beginning of this year. One of our freshman members, it was started for her mom, Lisa. It started in Omaha, and her mom's nurse was Connie, and Connie started this foundation. And what pretty much happened with that is Connie would go into these homes and see like whatever the families needed, so if it was lawn care, babysitting, whatever they needed, and then she would pay for all of that, and so from there she started her own nonprofit, but financially, like, you cannot support 3 other families with 1 family. So she kind of let it fall to the wayside, couldn't afford it. 10 years later, we pick it up and we make it into an actual business.
What was your approach for identifying where you could make the best impact for your investment with Lisa?
Can you repeat the question?
How did you determine where you could best make the largest impact with your investment with Lisa Mom?
We kind of identified, we worked with the American Cancer Society, Nebraska Cancer Coalition, and the Susan G. Komen to kind of identify what areas in our community need the nannies, and so from there we did the Sunshine Basket, so then that information goes directly to the target audience. Does that answer your question? Okay, great.
Additionally, even though we are nonprofit, but that's a business. And when we talk about business, we focus on our customers, those people in need. And the way we identify, which investment we're gonna make is based on our customers' need. What they need is some care, some help when they're going through those tough times. And that's how we adjust our investment and put our efforts in.
What was the plan on the Lighthouse project? To start off with 6 high school students and provide an internship. What's the plan to increase that and have that district to grow?
Thanks for the question. So we kind of have a sustainability component built into the project because there is this Lighthouse after-school program. So it provides new students every single year. And this year we went and 13 out of these 20 high school students who were there that, during the few times we came, they were interested in, interviewing for the position. And so we ended up selecting 6 of the 13, and some of the ones that we didn't select are younger, and they were very interested in what we were doing. So we know that there's, we can possibly increase that from like 6 to 10 students, but we felt like we wanted to keep a, one-on-one approach, so that it would be more impactful to the students.
Follow-up question to that?
Yep.
Will there be some sort of mentorship program that can be built into this program to give back, to have them give back?
Yeah, we kind of try to integrate both, the business aspect and the mentoring. So like every single week we would have one of our business advisory board members or someone who's like a business leader in the community come in and just talk about their experiences, how they have become successful. So that's kind of where we're trying to create, relationships, and maybe, Isaiah was interested in becoming a lawyer. Maybe we might have a lawyer come in and talk about his experience, why he, why he became a lawyer in the first place. So we kind of try to integrate that.
Any additional questions from the judges?
Have the garden sets been sustainable so far?
Definitely. At first, we weren't sure that the garden sets would be like a great investment because we weren't getting a lot of communication back from Pine Ridge. That was a struggle we had. But just, I think maybe about a month ago, Ted from Remember, a nonprofit that's already there on the reservation, called us and said that they had so much success with the garden sets and he was really hoping we would continue and have more garden sets. So we're sending 20 more, and the ones that are already there are going to continue with what they have.
In addition to that, I worked on the reservation last summer, bring all those garden sets over there. What we figured is what they need is not only those tools or investment, they also need the spirit of entrepreneurship. They are tired of working hard. They don't have that kind of mindset over there. So what we bring over there is two young people feel comfortable, feel hopeful about their future. I remember a kid, his name is John. He told me he had never tried a watermelon in his whole life. I said, you know what, there's a starter for you. Put your efforts into it. You are on your own. Take care of yourself. See if you can try your first watermelon in your life with your own efforts.
Got a question on the Lisa Mom project. The nannies, who is actually training the nannies? Is that part of what was already in place, or do students actually do some training?
It's part students, and it's mostly a nursing association that does that. And our nannies are also required to have first aid and CPR training.
Any other questions?
For the Lighthouse project, you talked about providing support, a variety of different support avenues. Is there something specific, or is that kind of as needs pop up, or do you have a plan for folks to access that stuff?
Yeah, it's a really dynamic program because we change things based on what the students want. And so like this next week, this Wednesday and Thursday.
Your time has now